We see these everywhere, right? Pink ribbons, pink labels, pink products, all meant to raise awareness and money for breast cancer, a disease that touches 1 in 9 women in Canada. And although the women affected are living longer than before, 1 in 29 will die. In the face of this, people have rallied to raise money for the cure. Corporations have become increasingly involved in the cause, but the pink issue is far from black and white. See, a lot of money gets raised, but why isn't more being spent on breast cancer prevention? It's one of the questions posed in a new NFB doc called Pink Ribbons, Inc., and it goes even deeper. Why are there pink designated products that may contain carcinogens linked to cancer? And does the parade of pink products designed to raise money actually trivialize the disease?
Our disease is being used for people to profit, and that's not okay.
Well, this film is being directed by Léa Pool, a Swiss school teacher turned Quebec filmmaker. Over the last 30 years, Léa's films have explored the lives of women, from the dark coming-of-age story Emporte-moi to Lost and Delirious, starring Jessica Paré from Mad Men.
I will never love anybody the way I love you, okay?
Now with Pink Ribbons, Inc., she's tackling an issue that has high stakes and heavy emotion for people around the world. All meant to raise awareness and money for breast cancer, a disease that directly touches 1 in 9 women in Canada. But as we all know, if one person in your life gets the diagnosis, it really directly affects all of us in the family.
Pour mère, pour nos tantes, pour nos amis, pour nos enfants. 4 infirmières qui marchent pour la vie. Merci.
Everyone, please welcome Léa Pool. Great to see you.
Thank you so much.
When I first heard about the film, I thought, wow, someone's going to take this on.
Yes, I think it's really a great subject and very important one. In fact, it's the National Film Board and a producer there, Ravi Dadin, who called me and asked me if I was interested to do a film about the pink ribbon. And in my opinion, I knew a little bit about the pink ribbon, but as a lot of people here, I think, okay, it's raise money for a good cause. You can buy products in October. But really, I didn't knew that it was, that behind this little ribbon, there was so many secrets and so many lies, too.
Well, it's a very difficult subject to talk about because it represents so much hope and so much positivity, you know, that to tackle it and to show, you know, to find, you know, what would be lies to you, were you intimidated at all by the subject?
Yes, of course. I was afraid because I think what women are doing, the solidarity between women and the fact that they are so engaged to try to find a way to get rid of this disease is wonderful. And I didn't want to hurt these women. And at all, I didn't want to make them, to discourage them, and they don't want to come and walk. So I had really to make a difference between what I think is the marketing of the disease, and I think how big companies have hijacked, in a way, the cause for profit. And for me, this is not okay.
Sure. So what was the thing that concerned you the most when you found out?
First of all, that there was very little money going to prevention. And from the 15% is going to prevention, but from this 15%, only 5% is going to environmental causes. Mm-hmm. And in my opinion, there must be a lot of issue there. And it's true that there is 30% of causes that we know now, and it's better. We have made some progress, it's true. Mm-hmm. It's not completely lost what we have done. But I think we could do it much better. This is the point, I mean.
I think one of the big challenges, and people will see it in the film, is that a lot of the companies who have the pink ribbon on it, who you know, donate money to it, you know, contain carcinogens and are part of the problem in a lot of people's minds, right?
Yeah, this is another point that is important. For example, all cosmetics company like Estee Lauder, Revlon, and Avon that are doing a lot of fundraising and walks and things like that. It's difficult to know what they have in their products. And when you find out through Skin Deep, for example, there is a lot of products that have a link with breast cancer. So it's not, we say that it's pink washing. This is Barbara Brenner in Breast Cancer Action who named it pink washing. When you use a product that you raise money in one hand and you give we make people sick in the other end. We are in a capitalist world. I mean, they want profit. They want a way to see their image bad, that they have a better image, that they are more on the spot. When you do a Revlon walk in New York, the only thing you see on Times Square is Revlon.
Yeah.
You don't see cancer.
But is it bad that you can accomplish both? That you can raise awareness and money and also improve your company?
Yeah, I think it could be good, but it's changed the way we look at breast cancer, and this is not right. You know, if you want to be associated with a company, you have to sell the product a certain way, and the breast cancer is becoming a product that you have to sell in a certain way, and it's pink, it's cheerful, it's full of hope. You have not the right of despair. You have not the right of being angry. You have to be smiling, and women have always to smile. You know, to be.
Yeah, but there's got to be something to the fact that no one's going to deny that the despair is there in their lives. So maybe the cheerfulness is just one of the things that you have to do as a mechanism to survive such a difficult time.
I think these women who need to have this kind of hope, it's okay. But we must not denigrate the other women who don't fit in that. And for example, there was never 1 minute of silence in these walks. Take 1 minute to think of people who are dying, who are dead. And it's not a victory to be alive, it's a lottery, you know. Yeah. It's just the way we see this, that is not, it's something that's going slowly in the wrong direction.
So what would you like to see happen then? And what should people at home, if they agree with you, what should happen to improve this?
I think we should ask questions. We should, when you raise money, and for example, to make a walk, you have to raise $1,800. It's a lot of money. You have to ask where this money is going and what are the outcomes. What are we doing with this money? It's so much money. And also, Barbara Brenner says, think before you pink. And I think it's not a big message, but even this message seems to be so scary. Yeah. So for me, it says something that we really need to change a little bit this conversation. Yeah.
That's great. It's cool. Yeah, the film you got to check out is called Pink Ribbons, Inc. Léa Pool, everybody. We'll be right back.
Thank you.